What happens when you empower young leaders to drive sustainable development? I guess you can only know at the Nigerian Futures Summit, organized by NGYouthSDGs and the German missions in Nigeria, which is part of the Climate Action for Stronger Nigeria project. The 2024 Nigerian Future Summit by NGYouthSDGs with support from the German missions in Nigeria is bringing together 15 civil society organizations working on the Climate Action for Stronger Nigeria project, also bringing together the private and government sector representatives and young climate practitioners across Nigeria to define and chart a new course in defining Nigeria's priorities for COP29. It's also a platform where young people coming from different communities can work together to increase advocacy and climate action in Nigeria. Do you know what? Come, let's go take a look.
We are here because the climate crisis is no longer a distant threat. It is a very urgent reality. With our population of 200 million people, we are already experiencing the impacts of climate change, from rising temperatures to food insecurity. Communities are being displaced. We are having conflicts, especially in the northeast of Nigeria. And what makes this moment really very critical is the fact that the median age of Nigeria is about 18.5 years. It's 18.5 years. So what this means is that the majority of our population is actually very young. It's very important that young people are actually the ones in charge of shaping their future. It's important that they are involved in Nigeria's nationally determined contributions.
This gathering is more than just a dialogue. It's a call to action. It's a meeting of hearts and minds of people dedicated to the shaping of the future of one of the greatest challenges facing humanity today, climate change. Nigeria, our beloved country, is at a crossroads. With a population of over 200 million, the stakes are high. From the droughts and the floodings that have devastated lives and to the unpredictable rainfall patterns that have threatened our food security and livelihoods, we know too well that climate change is not an abstract concept. It is often said that the greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. But today we affirm that its greatest hope for our planet is that all of us together, we will save it.
Young people are not only the future, but also the present, actively contributing to solutions that can transform Nigeria's climate trajectory. The energy, the passion and innovation we see among young Nigerians give us every reason to believe that there are the leaders who will drive the solutions we need.
Simple. For the fact that we're encouraged to collaborate and not compete, for the fact that we're encouraged to be intentional about our climate, about the climate change, reducing our carbon footprint, and going back to do a step-down program. So we are all encouraged to do what we can in our own little way.
I take on for today's event is the fact that youth are no longer leaders of tomorrow, but the leaders of today.
Climate action goes beyond planting of trees, reusable waste and plastic and all that. So we need to raise our voices, we need to speak and act, most especially as it involves youth. The youth needs to be heard.